outstanding player, earned all SEC honors in 1985, playing for the Tigers, and went on to play in the NFL for the Green Bay Packers as well. Of course, LSU with a very disappointing loss to Alabama after a big effort this past Saturday night, and the Tigers will host Mississippi State Saturday night at 6 p.m. Please give a warm quarterback club welcome to Norman Jefferson. Norman.
Good afternoon. How y'all doing there? They wanted me to come talk about LSU football. About my days at LSU. My days at LSU came my freshman year was in '83. Coach was Stovall. Great coach. I enjoyed being at the LSU. Any LSU fans in this thing? I got a few. Okay. What y'all think about the game last week? They could have. Couple mistakes here and there, but I think they'll improve. I mean, they have a great team. You know, to me, I think that me going to LSU and watching them play, and we go up there every year and pretty much watch and play, and I tell people, I was like, the talent they got compared to when we was there, I think by far is much better. And I had my freshman year team, we had like the top 20, out of top 27, we had 25 kids went to LSU. Out of that class, 9 of us went to the pros. And we still say that team is better. So they're going to be improved. They just got to keep on working. I said, you know, it's a tough loss. I mean, to lose the way they outplayed Alabama and to go up there and lose the way they lost, you know, it's tough. But I think they're going to be okay. You know, I mean, overall, they got good talent, good team. Me and the coach, I don't agree with some of the things they do. But, you know, anyway, that's my decisions. You know, I don't know how the rest of y'all feel about it, but, you know, that's my decision, how I feel about it. I mean, Thank you very much. I see I got a supporter here. But like I said, I had a great time up there. My 4 years there playing LSU, nothing like being in Death Valley. You know, I know we don't experience it. To be in Death Valley is just unbelievable. You know, especially at nighttime to play there. I had a great time, and I think I would never change for nothing in the world. So my decision was a great decision to go to LSU. So any questions? You know, like I said, oh yeah, matter of fact, we used to kill Hornville also, Coach. When I was in high school, we used to be on Hornville. I want to let you know.
I coached in Shaw.
We used to kill Shaw too. You're right, Coach. My bad. But my thing is, like I always say, with Tulane and LSU, I think they should keep the rivalry going. Money shouldn't be a factor with this type of rivalry that they always had, because I know when I was coming up, that was a big rivalry, LSU and Tulane. And it wasn't because of the record, it's just to be an in-state rivalry. So that's why I asked the question, because to me, I love to see LSU and Tulane play every year, regardless of the fact that who's winning, who's losing, because I cheer for Tulane when they're not playing LSU, so you know, I love to see the rivalry goes on. So they should take the money factor out the thing, you know. So that's what I have to say.
Talk about how a team that plays so well defensively, and then 2 minutes drill, last 2 minutes of each drive, when you get it up like that, I mean, is it a change in philosophy like that?
It is a change of philosophy. You got some coaches, because if you watch the game, like for example, with the touchdown they give up, the last 4 plays before that, the last 3 plays before that, he blitzed a lot. He kept blitzing. And to me, to do an all-out blitz with no timeouts that Alabama have, I just didn't agree with that. You know, I mean, sometimes when you play a prevent defense, and the way they played through the whole game, they didn't blitz a lot, but they played aggressive. And for the last minute and something in the game, they just bagged off a lot. And to watch them bag off that way, and it just happened, it's everybody. You see, you know, pretty much in the pros, it does the same way. You know, you all play a team, and then with the 2-minute drill, you start playing, you know, because I don't want to get beat for a touchdown. I don't get beat for this field goal. So, you know, we bag off. And that's what happened to LSU. But like the last 4 plays, he just got more aggressive to me. Got too aggressive. Because I know if you're like the guy that blitzed or the 28 blitz from the right side, the back flare, you should have picked it back up. You know, and well, he made a mistake in blitz, and that cost him. You know, so it's something that happens, and it's a learning experience. He's gonna learn hopefully next year, or next game he'll learn from the experience. Any questions? Comments? Great game. It was. I thought he had it in him the whole time. I think they unleashed the leash because I think they hold the leash too tight to me. If you got a quarterback, you say he can throw the ball, release him, let him go. Let him play his game. And this game here, he did a great job. So hopefully he can keep that going. John Eric High School. John Eric, yes. Bad decision. me and Steve was just talking about it. Take the point. Me and Steve said the same thing. In that type of game, you have to take the points. You just can't put yourself in that position to go for a fake field. Not going to stand it was 4th and 1, 4th and 2, but 4th and 12 to go for that decision. I just thought that was a bad decision. Yes, sir. Alabama wasn't worried about trying to rush, and I guess the person up top didn't see it. Or I can't say he didn't see. Maybe didn't pay attention enough to make the call timeout to really, hey, just go for the field goal. Oh yes, you got people that coaches up the top that, yes. Well, no, Miles made the decision to go for the fake. So I don't know if the person up top say, hey, look, Alabama's in this prevent. So call timeout to change up and go for the field goal, because Les Miles does make the decision on what's going on with the team. They outplayed him. Stick to your game plan. I think, to me, in my opinion, I think the problem was, everybody says he's played so conservative. He don't. And for this game here, he decided, I'm going to come out my box. Because I know this is Alabama. This is a team that, put up points, have a great defense. So I'm going to come out and do something different. Well, it hurts. Because that really hurt. Yes, sir.
What was your most memorable game?
Ole Miss. I guess because I returned a punt for a touchdown. I still hold the record for yards for punt return. So Ole Miss game. I mean, there's a lot. Ole Miss playing at Notre Dame, also playing up there at Notre Dame, beating them in Notre Dame. Playing Florida, beating Florida, going to Alabama, beating Alabama. There's a lot of games I remembered by being LSU. I guess also going to UCLA, USC, playing out there, UCLA my sophomore year and beating them out there. Let's see, there's just so many because, that I cherish. Now, the year after that we played them to the beater. 83 to 87. Yeah, my first year was Coach Stovall. My next year was Owensberger. Love Coach Owensberger to death. I think one thing I love about him is, and we always hear this thing, a player's coach. I guess for him coming out of the pros, coming out of college, he treated us as men. He made you understand, look, hey, you are men, but at the same time, you represent your family. You represent the school. So you got to respect what you're doing out there. Because we have people that did some stuff. And he knew, he'll tell you, hey, look, you in charge of that crew there. You can't drink in this area here, but you can go drink next door. But you got to remember, you represent the city, you represent your family and your school. So, but love him. Wouldn't trade the world for him. First year wasn't too good. But it was a great experience. I think my first year there, it was more of a learning experience. Because, you know, my thing was I was going there to make the team. You know, and getting in the pros, everybody don't make the team. And nowadays you have the plan, you have people where be on the practice squad. We didn't have that coming in. So, you know, you either made the team or you cut. So my rookie year was more like, okay, I'm making the team. Because, give you a prime example, funny story. My first game of the season, preseason, I take a punt for a touchdown, 89 yards. The veterans guy tells me, go get your room. You in. Go to your apartment. Man, I'm staying in the dormitory. It's like, look, no, man, you've been balling, you've been playing good, you ain't getting beat for no touchdown. Go to your apartment. I'm staying in the dormitory. Because that was my mentality. I wasn't thinking that, oh, you know, I knew I had a great year going to my rookie year, but my mentality was, oh, no. I didn't think like that. And they know when you play in the pros, there are people that been there who understand and knows what's going on, and they tell you, you in. You know, you making the team just because of where you play. But at the same time, you know, you got people that don't realize, hey, I'm not doing that. So first year was a learning experience. Second year, great year, then I got hurt. So my second year going into the season, I was like more trying to make myself a starter. Because in the pros, by your third year, they expect you to be at least competing to be a starter, if not starting. You know, so it was more of a learning experience to me. And I had a great time, though. I wouldn't, like I said, you know, high school, college, and the pros, I wouldn't change nothing that all. I got hurt, but even with that day, I'd take it. If I play one game, I'll take that. Now, everybody asks me, what's my favorite team? I don't have a favorite team no more because I don't have no residual. If they give me residual, Green Bay is my team. You know, I don't make no money off watching. I watch the game. Love watching the game. I love watching the Saints. But if they was giving me residual, I'll be a cheering person. I'll be in the screen. That hurts. That I think they're gonna be okay. I think the thing is, people don't realize how much that scandal does affect the player. People don't think that, you know, as a player, your mentality, you know, is more up here. You know, we always say the game is 10% physical, 90% mental. Because people don't realize that it's more up here than it is in here. You know, so, but they're going to be okay.
Final thought. State championship year ahead. Play the best high school game in Killer. I've ever seen them play Killer. 46, 45 games. And they're playing a great game. Standing room only all over the place.
Very much. I don't know if you ever saw, we have a video, I think. I don't have the video. Everybody been trying to get the video of the 46-45 game with Jeff John Eric High School in '81. And I think probably about 10,000 people showed up for West Jeff. Just be a high school game in a stadium that holds maybe about 2,500 people. So, I mean, it's been, we all talk about that game. Everybody try to get film of the game. And me and Coach Rob was sitting there talking about it earlier. I mean, that's a great game. And at that game, and I tell people, in that game, we had probably 7 guys that went to the pros from that high school game. We had 7 that went to the pros from a high school game, and to be down 19-0 in the first quarter and 39-19 at halftime. And I tell people, my mother, and we laugh about it, me and my mother talked about it just today. We laughed because she made a bet on the game that we was going to win, and she won the bet. I didn't think I was going to lose. Even though I'm down 39-19 at half, my mindset was we going to win the game. There was no doubt, no if, buts in my mind. We're going to lose this game, and we want to win the game. They're going to win. I think they're going to win. I think Norman Jefferson, halfback pass. 46-45, halfback pass, Norman Jefferson. You know, it was a 5-yard completion to Henry Skiro. I remember it like it was yesterday. But I think they're going to win. I think the thing is with them is their defense hurt. But I think they're gonna be okay. I mean, I think it's just a mistake here to eliminate, a mistake there, But as long as they keep on playing, I think they got a chance. I mean, because it's not like they're out of the playoff. I mean, if they can win 8 of the next 10 games, 8 of the next 9 games, they got a shot. Or 7, even if they go 7-2. Because 9-7 will get you in the playoffs sometimes. And with that record, you never know. Once you're in the playoff, it's a whole different ball game. So it is a chance. They got a chance. Because it's not like nobody just blowing everybody out. The only team that's got a better team right in the record now is Atlanta. And we got 2 games against them. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it, man.